The Women in Data Science initiative aims to inspire and educate data scientists worldwide, regardless of gender, and to support women in the field, and that's what we're talking about today. We have a couple of guests from Purdue, Zoe Mayhook, who is the Assistant Professor of Information Studies, and Melissa Chomintra, Assistant Professor of Information Studies. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's good to have you here on International Women's Day, right?
Yes.
Perfect timing. So what is
Absolutely.
the WIBBS initiative?
Yeah, so the Women in Data Science, or WIDS initiative, was actually started at Stanford University in 2015 with the goal of, as you said, inspiring and educating data scientists of all genders, but with the added emphasis in supporting women in the field. And since then, it has grown into an annual conference with independent regional events in over 60 countries. WITS also leads datathons. It has a podcast series, an education outreach program, and workshop series that help build data science skills.
So for some people watching today, they might think, oh, I'm not really exactly sure I know what a data scientist does. So what are some of the areas that data science includes?
Yeah, absolutely. So data science is actually an interdisciplinary field that uses scientific methods and processes to extract knowledge and insights from data and apply knowledge and actionable insights from data across a broad range of disciplines. So it can be applied in a lot of different ways. So you can see people building software, algorithms, but it can also transcend into other humanities areas as well.
And traditionally, this has been a male-dominated field, I understand.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, the Bureau of Labor Statistics said that currently women who are in the field of computers and mathematics accounts for about 26%. And this 10 years ago was about 25%. So we're not seeing huge changes in the proportion of women who are in data science fields.
But this is a prime example of the kind of work that data scientists do, coming up with that number, right?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And so, and you can see that because there are a lot of men who are data scientists, even the data inputs that go into these things are skewed themselves.
Sure. So what is Purdue's involvement? What are you doing there at Purdue?
So the WIBBS Conference at Purdue is one of those independent regional events that we mentioned previously. And as the 2022 WIBBS co-ambassadors, my colleague Melissa Chomintra, myself, and Associate Professor Bethany McGowan planned this year's conference. And this year's conference focuses on ethical data science, which relates to the ethical issues that surround the generation, collection, analysis, use, storage, and dissemination of data. And we aim to share strategies for promoting good data stewardship and avoiding individual and societal harm. I would also like to note that the WIDS at Purdue is the only WIDS event hosted in the state of Indiana, and our presentations, workshops, and panelists are free and open to the public, so we hope that you will join us next year.
That is an exciting time, and Purdue has always been a leader in our state, and so you're no different. That's awesome that you're leading the charge there. So why do you think that this ethical data science is maybe more important now than ever?
That is a very good question. Thinking about this, as you read the news in the morning or you're scrolling through Twitter, it is a very good constant reminder of the importance of data ethics, right? So as our world confronts ongoing crisis in the COVID-19 pandemic, and now with Russia's invasion of Ukraine, we are inundated constantly with information, and it's coming from all directions, right? Very quickly. So it has never been easier to gather, analyze, and disseminate data. So that fast, open sharing of data has led to, a tremendous number of breakthroughs for research. But we also know that there's another side to that speed at which data and information travel today. So the unethical treatment that can lead to individual and societal harm, including loss of privacy, bias, data misrepresentation and misinformation. You know, we hear a lot about fake news. So it's important for all of us to learn how to recognize false or, that unethical data.
Well, I think that is all great information. And like you said, the events happening there at Purdue are free and available to everyone. So we're going to send people to your website to give them more information. Women in Data Science, lib.purdue.edu/WIDS, or on Facebook, Purdue Libraries, or give them a call at 765-494-2900 to find out how you can participate in that really great, interesting conference.